Good day to you all. In this part of the video, we'll be talking about how to make a to-do list interactive. So you have the to-do list.html and you have the to-do CSS linked together. So we want to make this to-do list interactive. So we want to make this to-do list interactive. That's this interface. So you have the to-do list and we want to make it interactive by putting our script code within the to-do list HTML. So we have variables, functions, and attributes fused into this code. So in this video, I'll take you step by step how to understand these variables and how to use them to fuse into your script to make your your software interactive. So you want to make the to-do list interactive by clicking on the task to mark it complete and click the X button to delete the task. So in our script, we are supposed to follow these conditions so that our 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 interface will be interactive. So when I type Gerald and I add a task, it shows that total is 1, completed 0. Gerald. So when I click on the task, it mark it what? Completed. It mark it complete 0, total 1. And when I click on the X button, it deletes it. So mean that my to-do list is interactive. So this is the script that will help us to make our to-do list interactive. So this a bit of the script that was infused into the to-do list to make our to-do list interactive. So I'll make you understand the purpose of the const, that's the variable const, and other functions and attributes and elements that was used in the script. So to take you to my word document, I want to explain the to-do input. The to-do input is a text box where you type a task. So it's a text box that allow you to put in your information and details. And the add button is the button to add a new task. So like this place, this this place this place gives us a chance to input our value. That's what the to do input it gives us the text box where we can type whatever information we want to type and add a task. And this add button, there's a button that helps you to add a tag. So so this button on line 42, it helps you to add the tags. It helps you to add the tags. And the to-do list, it helps you to list variety of informations you want to. That's the to-do list. You can use the UL or the diff where taxes will appear. And the total tax yield shows the total number of taxes. So when you type your name and you add the tax, the total number of taxes, that's 1. The total number of 1, is the total tax E1 will show the number of taxes. It will show the number of taxes. And the completed tax E1 shows how many taxes you've completed. So when it shows here the 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 total tax E1 showed that I have one in my total, and the completed total tax E1 shows that out of the one I've completed with zero. So that's what it helps you to do. And the let tax is a variable. In JavaScript, you can declare a variable by using a let, a const, a var. Yeah, you can use const, var, and let to declare a variable. So you declare the tax. The tax is our variable, and there's an empty element within the main function, within a function, with an end code, that's the semicolon to end the instruction. So the let variable is equal to the main, the function, and the close semicolon. And function in JavaScript helps you to reuse codes. So for instance, this function with the element is reusable. So this code within the context of the script, it can be used several times. So to go back to my document, I want us to go through the steps. That's the get the text from the inbox, ignore empty input, and return, create a new tax object, pushes it into the tax array, calls render text to display, clears the input box, update the stats. So the purpose of the render tax is that input your value, whenever you input your value, the render tax helps it to display the value. So when you type in like any value like Gerald or 1, 2, 3, any whether it being figures, whether it be letters, the render tax function helps you to display the value. And there's a button also that helps you to delete. This is the button. It helps you to delete your tax. So that's the button responsible for that. So you have to add a button that helps you to delete, and also as a click event button. If you click the delete button, delete the tax. If you click anywhere outside the tax, toggle completion. Clicking the add button to add the tax. So you click the add button to add a tax, and it will show down here with your codes, with your total tax E1 being filled. Pressing enter into the keyboard accept tax. So for instance, if I type completed and I add a tax, it will show one.